Hey guys, it's Miles here, and today we're going to rank some VR games that I own. First, we got Gorilla Tag. So Gorilla Tag is really, it's got a bad rap for its toxic players, and they do update the game frequently, I would say, and they're not always the best, but they keep the community entertained. Good content creators, some are good. So I'm going to give Gorilla Tag a B. Next, we got Blade and Sorcery. There's a lot of stuff to do in Blade and Sorcery. You can download mods if you're on PC or Quest. And that takes it high up. It's just you playing, and you can do a bunch of other stuff, and there's really no downside to it. So I'm going to put Blade and Sorcery in S tier. Next, we got Battle Glide. So Battle Glide gets frequent updates. They're not like huge. Like we just got one where there's stealth missions and like movable cars and all that. That's the biggest update so far, really. And there's a lot to do. Or you could just swing around. I mean, that's the main base of the game. It does get a little repetitive. You can't get bored real quick. So I'm going to put Battle Glide B tier. Okay, next we got Yeeps. Same thing as Gorilla Tag. Yeeps has a toxic community. Not as toxic, though. But they do come from Gorilla Tag. So I'm just going to say it's the same. But they have so much stuff to keep you entertained. They have different cosmetics that actually do stuff. Hide and seek. You can have like your own creative world and all that. So I'm going to put Yeeps at A. Next, we got Bone Lab. There is a lot to do in Bone Lab. But since I'm only doing Quest, like it on Quest, the stuff on Quest, I'm not going to say anything about mods because I don't think you can get mods on here. I've tried and it doesn't work. So, there's a lot to do. It does get a little boring because it's basically like, oh, I'm just going to run around and shoot people all day. So, it does get really boring. I don't really understand the storyline, so I'm going to put it at C. Big Scary. They update the game the same amount as, like, Gorilla Tag. So, yeah. And the concept of, like, running away from monsters is really cool. I've never had any toxic players in it, so good community. It's not really that repetitive. It's a little repetitive because just running from monsters, pushing buttons. So it's really fun though, so I'm gonna put it at A. Next is Penguin Paradise. Same thing as Yeeps. Their cosmetics do actually do things, and they got so many game modes like survival, like open world things, freeze tag, a bunch of other stuff. And I've never really witnessed any toxicity, just a little bit, but all games have that. So really, there's nothing bad about it. I'm going to put it at S. And it's going above Yeeps because the community is better. Beat Saber. What I know, Beat Saber has a good community. And they got a bunch of songs for you to hit to. It is repetitive. It can get boring. But, like, the intense gameplay sometimes, I mean, you can customize it a lot. And you can listen to some of your favorite songs. Like, I just do Crab Rave on repeat because it just sounds so good and it's nice. So I'm going to put Beat Saber in, let me think, B tier because it is a little repetitive and I don't really play it anymore. It's just, yeah. Next is Rec Room. So Rec Room does care about toxicity. Like, they try to comprehend it, but they do have toxic players. And they have so much stuff, though. And there's so much to do in a community. It's like basically Roblox in VR. And you get to do whatever you want. So, I'm going to say A tier. Actually, since it like kind of cancels out toxicity and all that, gonna put it at S tier. Okay, now we got shaving stuff. So basically, you just do people's hairs, give them tattoos, do their beards and all that, and they give you these wacky things for you to do. It's pretty cool. It is repetitive, but what do you expect? So I'm gonna put it at B tier. Alright guys, this is my ranking for all the VR games I own. See you later.